Welcome to your Pilates Mat Foundations. We're going to start lying on our back. So go ahead and come on down. Feet just flat on the floor, pelvis neutral, hip bones, pubic bone, all in that nice same plane of motion, natural curve in your low back. Let's just take a few deep breaths here, in through our nose. On your exhale, deeply engaging those pelvic floor muscles, feeling that saran wrap feeling around your waist as you forcefully exhale out through the mouth. So nice big inhale, front, sides, and backs of your rib cage are expanding. On your exhale, everything's getting nice and tight. Pelvic floor muscle squeezing, deep transverse abdominal muscle engaging. And just taking this time here to center yourself, getting prepared to work your body, stretch your body, get a nice strong core this evening. A couple more deep breaths here, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. We're going to work on a little of our neutral to imprinted pelvic position. So taking an inhale, holding in neutral. On your exhale, you're going to gently imprint, pressing that low back gently into the mat. Inhale, rocking back to neutral. And then exhaling, imprint. So you're just gently tipping your pubic bone towards your head. If you made a little triangle shape or diamond shape on your pelvic positioning here, you would just gently be tipping that pubic bone back towards your head. And then it's an inhale to come back to neutral, back to that natural curve. And then exhale, lengthening the low back slightly, making sure you're not just jamming your back in, right? You want this to be small and subtle, just a small lengthening. And then inhaling back to neutral 2 more times here. Exhaling, imprint. And inhaling back to neutral 1 more time. Exhaling to imprint. And then inhaling back to neutral. Today we're going to try just regular heel slides in an imprinted pelvic position. So I want you to press into a gentle imprint, and we're just going to slide the heels straight out, keeping the imprint and then coming back in. Right, so as you slide, alternating heels out, try not to let your low back arch off of the mat, right? So we're going to try to keep that gentle imprint, just sliding one heel down, keeping the imprint, and then pulling it back in. Inhale to slide the heel down, and then exhaling back in. You're going to feel how the pelvis wants to start shifting. So just slide the heel down, keeping the gentle imprint, and then slowly back in. Good, just a few more times on each side. Slide the heel straight down and then pulling it back in. 1 more time each side, slide that heel down. Don't lose the imprint, abs stay nice and tight. Last time, big inhale out. And then exhale, slowly draw everything back in. Let's work on a little bit of our rib cage placement. Take your fingers to the sky. Take a big inhale. We're just gonna reach the hands up. And then exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together without elevating the scapula. Inhale, we're reaching up, protracting the scapula. And then exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, making sure you're not popping the rib cage when you squeeze the shoulder blades. So it's a big inhale up. And exhale back down. 1 more time here. Inhale to reach up. And then exhale back down. Let's just work on keeping those ribs knit to the mat as we send our arms overhead. So making sure there's no space under here, and then circle the hands back around to the hips. So it's an inhale to reach the hands up without letting the ribs pop off the mat, and then circle them around. Good, 1 more time this direction, inhaling up, and then circling everything around. Go ahead and pause here, and let's reverse the direction. Out to the sides, overhead, and then back to center. Inhale out to the side, ribs stay knit together, and then exhale back down. Last time, inhale out to the side, bring it all the way back to center on your exhale. Good, let's take it right over onto our side, stacking those hips, one on top of the other, making that little pillow with your arm, getting the hips stacked in that tabletop positioning. Think about lengthening that top part of your waist right between the ribs and the hips. That arm comes forward, keeping the knees stacked together. Take a big inhale to reach towards the sky. On your exhale, your gaze follows that thumb as you try to bring that shoulder onto the mat. Inhale to hold here, and then exhaling to slowly come back down. doing your best not to let those hips shift. So inhaling up, exhale, rotating from your waist. Nice big stretch here, pulling the tummy in tight. Inhale to hold, and then exhale everything back down to the center. Just getting nice and warm here. Inhaling to reach up. Exhale, open and stretch. Inhale to stay, and then exhale, everything comes back to that starting position, and then take yourself over to the other side. So stacking those hips in our tabletop. Abs lifting up and away from the mat. Top hip is pressing away from the rib cage. Arm is reaching forward. Take a big inhale up here. Exhale to open. Making sure that you're not letting the hips slide like this, right? Those hips stay stacked. Big inhale to hold. And then exhale to come all the way back to the starting position. The eventual goal is to get this shoulder on the mat. So it's an inhale up, exhale to rotate. Inhale to hold, and then exhale to come all the way back down. One more time, all the way through. Big inhale up. Exhale, open and stretch. Keep your core nice and active. Inhale to hold, and then exhale, everything comes back down to that starting position. Let's just come right onto our tummies from here, working into our breaststroke preps. So hands are out in that goalpost position. Heels are together or just slightly separated if that feels better for your low back. Taking a nice little inhale here, nudge your nose forward just a little bit. The neck stays nice and long. On your exhale, we're going to lift up, seeing if you can wiggle your fingertips. Take an inhale to hold here, and then exhale everything back down. So inhale, pull the shoulders away from the ears, nudge your nose forward. Exhale, using your back muscles to lift everything up. Inhale to hold, and then exhale everything back down. One more time here. Inhale, slide the shoulders back and down. Nudge your nose forward, lengthening your cervical spine. Exhaling to lift. Inhaling to hold, and then exhale everything back down. Sliding those hands alongside your body, letting the shoulder blades round forward. So on the inhale, pull the shoulder blades to neutral. Exhale, we're going to lift up, nice long neutral spine. Inhale to hold, and then exhale everything back down. Inhale, pull those palms to face the hips. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale to hold, and then exhale everything back down. One more time. Inhale, palms face the hips. Exhale to lift up nice and long. Inhale to stay here, and then exhale everything back down. Last one, sliding those hands up to the forehead. Take an inhale. Remember to pull the shoulders back and down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to hold, and then exhale back down. Just getting those back muscles nice and strong. Inhale, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhaling to lift. Inhaling to hold, and exhaling back down. Last time. Inhale, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale to lift. Inhale to hold, and exhale, everything comes back down nice and easy. Hands under the shoulders. Press back into our shell stretch, tucking that tail towards the heels. Nice little low back stretch here. Good. One more deep inhale. And then exhale. Let's go ahead and slide those feet forward and come right down onto our backs. I'm going to go right into our ab prep here. So hands alongside our body. Take an inhale, nodding that chin forward. So you're lengthening the back of the neck. Exhale, we're crunching up. Keeping this nice neutral pelvis here. Inhale to hold. And then exhale everything to come back down. So keeping the natural curve in your low back. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, we're crunching up, looking right between the knees. Inhaling to hold. Keep your tummy in tight. Try not to push it out. And then exhaling everything back down. Inhale, we nod the chin. Exhale, reaching up. Slide those shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to hold. Exhaling back down. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, reaching it up. Inhaling to hold, and exhale everything back down nice and easy. Let's work on the back side of the body. We're going to go right into hip rolls. So inhale, holding in neutral pelvis. On your exhale, I want you to bring your hip bones closer to your ribs. So that's the imprint first. Then engage the glutes and hamstrings. Peel the hips up, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale to hold at the top. On your exhale, you're going to peel back down, using your core to press the vertebrae back down one at a time. Upper back, middle back, through imprint, all the way to neutral. Hands to the sky would be an intensifier. Take an inhale to hold. Exhaling, imprint. So abs first, then squeeze those glutes and hamstrings, peeling everything up nice and strong. Take a big inhale to hold here. Abs stay tight. Exhale, using your core to peel everything back down. We're trying to get a nice little spinal massage right now. One more time. Inhale to hold. Exhaling to imprint. And peel everything up nice and easy. One vertebrae at a time. Take a big inhale to hold at the top. And exhale everything back down. Upper back, middle back, through your low back, all the way back down. And go ahead and rest. If you have that flex band, let's go ahead and grab that. We're not going to skip leg circles today. Do these before the rest of our core work. Go ahead and take that flex band around your foot. So the goal here of our leg circles, now if you don't have one, you can do this without a flex circle, or a flex band, excuse me. This left foot can be flat on the mat or straight out in front. The goal here is to make a quick little movement from the leg without letting the pelvis shift, right? So if we don't pay any attention, right, the hips just kind of wobble around like this. So I want you to make sure that you're not doing that. So once you get really strong through your core, you're going to inhale, bring that leg towards the middle, and then exhale, circle around, and then pause here. So it's an inhale towards the middle, and then exhale, center. So you're only making this circle as big as you can stabilize your pelvis, right? So it's an inhale down and exhale center. Last one here, inhale down and exhale center. We're going to reverse the direction out to the side and then center. If it feels better to have this other foot flat on the floor, this is fine too, right? Nice and easy. Just a couple more here. Down, exhale. Last two. And last one down, and then bring it center. Good. Let's go ahead and bring that thigh towards our chest. Get a little stretch to the back of the leg. Press the heel towards the sky. Inhale to pull it in. Exhale up. One more time. Inhale in, and then exhale up. Go ahead and pull those toes towards your head, gently pushing your foot back into that flex band. So you're getting a dynamic stretch here. You're not just pulling, you're also kind of pushing into the band. Keeping that left hip on the floor, taking your right leg out to the side. If you don't have a flex band, you can just hold on to your leg. Keeping that left hip down on your mat. Nice big stretch here. You're still breathing in through your nose, out through those pursed lips. Good, one more deep inhale. And then exhale, take it across the other side, just gently stretching through the IT band. One more deep inhale here. And then exhale, let's just do that all on the other side. Taking this foot up, right foot flat on the mat or straight out in front. Nice big stretch. Try to get this leg as straight as you can. There's lots of energy in this leg. Try not to be kind of too sloppy with it, right? We're trying to reach it up, maybe sending it a little farther down if you need to. Inhale to the middle and then exhale back to center. Inhaling down and then exhaling center. Now, that being said, if your leg doesn't like to be straight, you could easily do the leg circles in a modified bent knee position, which would be a more friendly option, which is just fine. Just trying to pick one or the other, right? We're trying to be secure in our leg positioning here. Good, two more. Down and circle center. Last one down. And let's reverse direction, keeping that right hip nice and still out to the side, and then back through the middle. And lift. Good, down and up. Good, two more down and lift. Last time, lower and then pulling it back in. Good, bring that thigh towards your chest, and then stretch it up. Inhaling in, exhale to press. Good, last two. And one more, nice big press, then pull those toes towards your head, and then gently pushing back into the flex band to get that active hamstring stretch. Good, a couple breaths here. Inhaling in through your nose, out through those pursed lips. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale out to the side, inner thigh stretch. Good, one more deep inhale. And then exhale, IT band stretch, take it across the other side. Just really checking in with our body. Good, one more deep inhale here. And exhale, good. Let's go ahead and take that band around our feet, and we're just gonna rock and roll our way up to sitting. So we're gonna try the roll back today with this flex band around your feet. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You can do this without. We're just gonna sit up nice and tall, right? Nice neutral spine to start. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, I want you to think about scooping through your low back. You're gonna go down one vertebrae at a time. This flex band is just gonna help you slowly to lower. Go as slow as you can. Nice big exhale. Take another breath if you need to. Inhale once you're down here, then start to nod the chin. On your exhale, that flex band is gonna help you to come up, scooping through your core one vertebrae at a time. We're gonna stay nice and round. It's gonna reach towards those toes. Now from here, I want you to stack your spine up, tailbone to head. Head is the last thing back up. Exhale, you're gonna scoop and roll it back. So this is a nice, friendly way to get stronger for these roll-ups. Head is the last thing down. Take an inhale, nod the chin. Start to scoop and roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Reaching for those toes. If you want to try it once without, you can try it a couple times without here, then stacking it up nice and tall. So we're going to scoop. Think about pulling that sacrum down to the mat. So nice, slow, controlled movement. Peel, peel, peel. If you don't have the flex band, you can test the waters, bringing the arms overhead, keeping the ribs melting into the mat. Inhale, they start to hinge up. Nodding the chin, scoop, peel, and then you're going to stay round as you reach for those toes. Let's try it one more time. Nice big stack up. Exhale, scoop and roll it back. See how slow you can go. Good. Ribs stay melting into the mat. Maybe reaching those arms up just a little bit. Inhale to hinge. Nod the chin, slowly rolling it up. Nice big stretch, stretch, stretch all the way towards those toesies. And then stack it up nice and tall. We're going to take this right into saw. So taking those feet out just a little bit wider. If you need to bend the knees to get your, low back. So a tendency here sometimes when we have the legs straight is that we start to scoop through here. So if you bend the knees just a little bit, it's going to help you get to a neutral spine sitting. So we're going to take these feet out nice and wide. So we're going to take a nice big inhale here. On our exhale, we're going to slowly reach down like you're taking your pinky towards your pinky toe, reaching for 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to stack it up, stay rotated, exhale back to center. So it's an inhale to rotate. Exhale, you're going to reach farther, farther, farthest. And then inhale to stack it up nice and tall. Exhale back to center. Let's keep that going. So it's an inhale to rotate. Exhale, we're reaching farther, farther, farthest. And then inhale to stack it up nice and tall. Exhale back to center. Again, inhale to rotate. Exhale, reach 1, 2, 3. And then inhale back up, back to center. One more time. Inhale to rotate. Exhale, reach 3, 2, 1, and then inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, center. Last time, inhale to rotate. Exhale, reach 3 and 2, and last one, and then roll it up nice and tall, and then everything back to center. Good. Scoot to the front of your mat. We're going to go right into rolling like a ball. So the modifier for rolling like a ball would be just your half roll back. as opposed to doing the full rolling like a ball. You can just sit here working on this scooping. If it's available though, you're gonna roll onto those back pockets. Legs are coming to tabletop, nice C curve in your spine. Inhale, we're rolling back. And then pausing on the back side of those sits bones, doing your best not to let your head touch the mat. You're rolling onto your shoulders, and then you're staying on the back side of those sits bones. So it's an inhale to roll back, and exhaling center, good. Inhale to roll back. Pull those tummies in nice and tight. Keep C curving your spine. Inhale to roll back. And exhaling up 2 more times. Inhale to roll it back. And exhaling up. Good, last time. This time we're gonna roll all the way down and just hug those knees into the chest. All right, getting right into our core work today. I feel like we have to do hundreds again. If you wanted to use your flex band for hundreds, this is another option to hold on to your feet, right? If you wrap that flex band around your feet, it just gives you a little bit more sensation so you know where your feet are in space. So we're gonna take an inhale here. On your exhale, I want you to get nice and imprinted so your back is down. We're gonna flex our upper body up. Now legs can be tabletop. You might find though with the flex band, you can get your arms out, reaching down a little bit farther. We're gonna pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can always come back to tabletop, right? Keep going at your own breath pace. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Good, nice and strong. Inhale, shoulders off the mat. That single leg stretch, upper body's up. Imprinted pelvis. Last 3 and 2 and last one. Inhale, hold center. Exhale, everything back down. We're just gonna keep trucking on through here. We're gonna go right into our double leg stretch. So take an inhale in. On your exhale, flex everything back up off the mat. On the inhale, we're gonna reach the arms and legs out nice and long. Exhale to circle everything back around. Inhaling to reach and exhaling to circle. Good. So remember, your modifier is to take your head down and send your feet, fingers and toes to the sky, right? So the longer and lower we send our arms and legs, the more challenging this is going to be. So you find your perfect level this evening. Inhaling to reach. Exhale, tummy's nice and tight. Now, a way to know you're going too far is if you start to push your abs out and you start to lose this, or you start to dome your core, make the movement smaller so you can really control your breathing. Inhaling and exhale. Just a couple more here. Last 3 and 2 and last one. Nice big stretch and hold, and then everything back down. All right, hands by your side. Cross those ankles. We're doing our rollover prep. So we're just gonna press our hands into the mat, try to relax your upper body. We're gonna squeeze and lift the hips up and then slowly peel down. So squeeze and lift and then slowly back down, just doing the best you can here. Squeeze and lift and down. Remember, we're just gonna visualize ourselves getting nice and high each time, squeezing and lifting and then back. Eventually, we're trying to get these feet all the way up and overhead for this full rollover, which looks like this, right? We go out to the front, we inhale, hinge, we reach up and over, we tap the ground, up and lift. But sticking with this little leg cross is fine. Go ahead and switch your legs the other direction. Keep going. For the little rollover prep, just getting a nice little low back stretch, doing the best you can to get those booties off the ground. We've got scissor kicks on deck in 3 and 2 and last one. Big squeeze and lift, and then everything back down. Hug those knees into the chest for a moment, and then we're going to take those legs to the sky. Upper body up is going to be the challenge. Legs straight is also the challenge. We're going to pulse one leg down. Inhale, switch. Exhale. So your range of motion is your modifier again, or a bent knee, right? So you can shorten your lever. You can put your head down on the mat, or you're all the way up here doing the best you can to get up nice and high, nice straight leg. That little pulse is trying to pull you out of your imprint. So be really strong through your abdominals. That breath should help you. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Pulse, pulse. Working our deep core muscles. Good. Getting a little sweat going, hopefully. Last 10 seconds here. Almost there. We've got obliques to finish. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more pulse, pulse. And good. Taking those feet down to the mat, hands by your ears. Left elbow to right knee. This is going to be your modifier. If you want the full version, you're going right to crisscross. Good. Nice and strong. Press and squeeze, and press and squeeze. Remember, it's always okay to take the modified option, just working with slow, controlled movements. Nice, strong breath, getting that fully oxygenated blood to our muscles, getting stronger every time we come. Good. Just a few more here. Good. Press and squeeze and press and squeeze. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, lift and hold, and then everything back down. Whew. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and rock and roll our way all the way onto all fours. Let's see here. All fours position. So we'll go right into some bird dogs here just to get the back side of the body fired up. Right arm, left leg. We're going to reach nice and long. And then exhaling down. Left arm and right leg reach nice and long. And then slowly back down. Keep that going. Right arm, left leg. And then left arm, right leg. Think about elongating from fingertip to toe, making sure we don't just kind of dump into the low back, right? You're reaching and stretching, keeping that tummy pulled in nice and tight. Reach and press. Good. Just one more time on each side, making sure you're even. And last one. And then coming all the way down. Let's come all the way down onto our tummies again. This time we're going to take our legs open and laterally rotate so you're nice and wide with the legs. Hands are back out in that goalpost position. So instead of those breaststroke preps, we're going to try to get into swan today. So take an inhale. I want you to pull your shoulders away from your ears. Nudge your nose forward. Now on your exhale, we're going to start to press and lift a little bit higher than that breaststroke prep, right? Inhaling to hold at the top. And then exhale, everything comes back down. Making sure your pubic bone is staying in contact with the mat. Inhale, the shoulders come back and down. Nudge your nose forward. Now the thing I see a lot on this one is people want to get higher, but they crank their necks like this and their shoulders shrink up. So we're trying to stay long through the neck. You're going to inhale to hold and then exhale back down. And do your best not to just jam your hands into the ground, right? So inhale, shoulders back and down. Nudge your nose forward. Exhale, use your back muscles to lift yourself up. Can you wiggle your fingertips just a little bit? Inhale to hold. And then exhale back down. If you want to add a little intensifier at the top, so inhale, shoulders back and down. Nudge your nose forward. Exhaling to lift. On your inhale, just look side and side. Bring it back to center and then back down. Good, just a couple more here. Slide the shoulders back and down. Nudge the nose forward. Use your back muscles. Abs pull in. Look side, and then everything back down. Let's just do that one more time. Slide the shoulders back and down. Nudge the nose forward. Press and lift. Pull your core and use those back muscles. Inhale to hold. Look side, and center, and then everything back down. Take your hands under the shoulders. Press back into a nice shell stretch. Take both hands over to the left side, send your hips to the right. And then switch both hands over to the other side, hips to the left, hands to the right. All right, and let's come on to our sides. Onto our side. All right. So we're going to find ourselves hips stacked, using our arm as a little pillow. So we're in this nice straight long line position, taking your legs forward just a tiny bit. In a pike position, top leg to hip height. We're going to inhale, kick forward for 2 counts, and then exhale to press back. All right, so it's an inhale to kick for 2, and then exhale, press and point. And I want you to think about this not so much about what the leg is doing, but about your pelvis staying stable, right? So if you kind of are all over the place, you've kind of gone too far. So you want this little mouse house. We're inhale, kicking for 2, and then exhale, pressing back. Your range of motion, maybe it's only here. This is okay. Inhale, exhale, inhale, kick for 2, exhale, press and point. 2 more, kick for 2 and press and point. Last time, kick for 2 and press and point. Good, bring the legs back together. Let's take them out to that long line. Now again, keeping your pelvis nice and stable, hips are stacked. We're going to lift this top leg up, point the toe, and then flex and bring it back down. So it's not about how high you can lift the leg. It's about how high can you lift the leg and keep your pelvis stable, right? Inhale to point, lift. Exhale to flex lower. Good, nice strong core, point, lift. And flex lower. Good, 2 more here, point, lift. And flex lower. Last time, point, lift. And flex lower. Okay, we're going to go add on today. So lift this top leg up. Then the bottom leg is going to join, and then everything comes back down, staying neutral. So it's inhale, inhale, exhale down. Inhale, inhale, exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, inhale, exhale down. One more time. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to lift both legs up without losing your pelvic positioning. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale down, inhale, lift, exhale down, staying long through here. Good, last 2. And last one, lift and hold, and then pull everything in. We've got 1 more. Let's bring our legs to that tabletop for clam. So toes up, knees down, abs still strong, open and close, open and close, nice and strong through those side booty muscles. Lift and down, good, lift and lower, just a few more here. Squeeze those side booty muscles. Last 3 and 2 and last 1. All right, go ahead and take that top foot into the crook of the bottom foot. Let's try our little side kneeling bend prep, right? So we're just going to stretch those hips open, stretching through the side of the body we just worked. Opening the hips, shoulder blade down and back. And then go ahead and take yourself over to the other side. All right, so we're getting those hips nice and stacked in that straight line, then take them just gently forward into that pike position. Top leg is going to reach up to hip height. Pelvis stays nice and neutral. It's an inhale, kick forward, 1, 2, exhale, press and point. Inhale, kick for 2, exhale, press and point. Hips stay stacked. Inhale, kick for 2, exhale, press and point. Nice strong core here. Inhale, kick for 2, exhale, press it back. Good. Kick for 2, exhale, press and point. Almost there. Kick for 2, press back. Good. Hips nice and strong. And 1 more time all the way through. Kick for 2 and exhale, press. And good. Bring everything back together. Get those legs stacked. Abs strong. Top leg to hip height. Exhale, bottom leg joins. I'm sorry, we're starting with just the first one. Just the first leg down and up. Inhale, point, lift. Exhale, flex lower. Inhale, point, lift. Exhale, flex lower, just nice and slow. Lift and lower, strong core. Point, lift and lower, lift and lower. Last two. And one more. Good. Now we're doing the staggered legs. Top leg lifts, bottom leg joins, and everything down. So it's a sniff. Inhale, inhale, exhale, down. Good. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, down. Last time. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Everything down. Tabletop legs, knees down, feet up, right into clam, opening and closing. Nice and slow. Open, squeezing that side booty muscle, moving with control. Slowly down and up. Good. And squeeze. If this video cuts off before we're done, make sure you do your side bend press and maybe a figure 4 stretch, you guys. It'll be in the recording. Good. Nice and slow. Squeeze and open. Last 3 and 2 and last one. Good. Go ahead and slowly press yourself up. Take that top leg to the little crook of the bottom foot. Take a nice big stretch up towards the sky, opening through that side body. Big stretch up and over. And then slowly back down. Go ahead and come onto your back. Taking that right foot over your left knee. Taking a nice hip flexor stretch here. Maybe roll it side to side a little bit if that would feel good. Pulling that knee in and out. And then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Put that left foot over your right knee. And then go ahead and pull that right knee into your chest. Just rock and roll side to side. One more deep inhale. And then exhale. Let's go ahead and rock and roll our way up to sitting. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's go ahead and take a big inhale towards the sky. And exhale and just shake out any leftover tension in your body. Getting rid of it, any negativity. Say goodbye. Nice big inhale up again. And exhale, shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Good. And one more time, big inhale up to the sky. And exhale, pull all the good stuff back to your heart center. You are all finished. Thank you so much for joining Mat Pilates Foundations. My name is Holly. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.